events. More concert goers have been speaking out today. We're learning more about security at the event. Some survivors say it was haphazard and that screenings were almost non-existent.
It's still unclear if the bomber was able to get inside the concert arena or if he detonated the explosive outside the secure area. But tonight, across the world, people are looking at similar venues and wondering what can be done to keep us all safe. News specialist Ladd Egan begins our team coverage tonight with a look at what we can do before we get to security checkpoints. Ladd?
Yeah, Deanie, increasingly with terrorists, it's areas outside the secured zone where we could be targeted. We saw that with the Brussels airport attack. At an arena like this, the Vivint Arena, we go through security on our way inside, but it's out here when a crowd gathers when we could be most vulnerable.
Soft targets are one of the hardest things to defend against. Kind of hence the name soft target, is that there really aren't any layers of security.
Soft targets present a tough challenge for security forces because they can't monitor every person at every moment.
Who's the guy who's sweating profusely? Who's the guy who's wearing heavy clothing when everybody else is dressed in shorts?
Ogden Police Chief and counterterrorism expert Randy Watt walked us through a public space.
You don't have to be paranoid.
Just like children are taught, he says to watch for the thing or person who's not acting like the others.
We look at all the people. People are happy, they're smiling, they're moving, they're socializing. Who isn't? And why?
We've heard it before. If you see something, say something. It can be the best way to stop an attack. And don't assume someone else has already reported suspicious activity. Police would rather have something reported twice than not at all.
That the smallest details will join to other facts and circumstances to create a picture of a likelihood of an event, and then we can act.
So what specifically to look out for? Of course, report someone who's making threats or acting erratically, but there could be some more subtle signs. What about someone who's taking photos of security features or watching security to see when there's maybe a shift change? Also, suspected terrorists could be testing for false alarms, setting off an alarm to see how quickly it takes for someone to arrive or who arrives to check things out. Dave and Deanie, all things that we can watch out for and then not be afraid to speak up.
Yeah, we've definitely had to change our mindset in that regard. Ladd, thanks.